Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, dear students. Welcome to our science class. Today is Thursday and it's the weekend, guys. Yay. Okay, today it's 12th of November 2020. All right. Today we are going to do Sum It Up together. Okay. We will do Sum It Up together. Oh, everyone open to page 184. 184. Okay, guys, we have a passage to read. While we read this passage, I want you to focus what we are going to take from it. Okay, it's page 184, ya Rayana, 184.
You mean Andrea? Okay.
Okay,
Miss, that was the homework.
we are going to, I know that was your homework. You don't want us to do it together? Hi, Rayana.
I want to do it with you.
Okay, so we are going to do it together. I'm not gonna give you time to write this one down because it was your homework, but now we are going to do it to know how to solve it. Number one, I want you to tell me what is ecosystem, what is a habitat, what is a niche, what is a population, and what is community. All this diagram, girls, is a mind map. This is what I ask you to do. Okay, you can do it as a project, but I wanted to include drawings, colorings, be creative, be awesome, and show me the best you have. Okay, now let's start reading. I'm gonna start with Rayana. After I say stop, Rayana, Lean will continue.
Okay. An ecosystem is all living things
No.
non-living thing found
Here.
in an area make up.
Yeah, Rayana,
Huh?
read from here. All the
Yeah, read the thing found in an area make up an ecosystem. Within an ecosystem, all the organisms that live in the same place make up a community.
excellent. Thank you. Stop. Lean, continue.
Where? Make up a community.
Yes.
A group of elephants that live on a savanna is a population. A habit is the physical part.
Habitat.
A habitat is the physical part of an ecosystem that meets the needs of an organism. Each living thing in a habit has a role or niche.
In a habitat.
In a habitat has a role or niche.
Thank you, Lean. Talia, can you continue from plants?
Okay. Plants are producers because they make their own food. Animals are consumers because they get energy by eating other living things. Organisms that feed on the waste and remains of plants and animals are called decomposers.
Very good, very good. Girls, this is the summarize of our lesson, the whole lesson. This summary is very, very important. If you study that, if you understand that, if you memorize that, you will know how to solve any question. So let's do it together. What's an ecosystem? Can anyone read for me what's an ecosystem? Raise up your hand. Let me choose you if you want. Please. Everyone. You didn't do your homework? It was a homework. So you're not going to write now with me. You're going to just read and tell me what's an ecosystem. Yes, Maria. What's an ecosystem?
Ecosystem is all the living things and non-living
Excellent, in an area. Very good, Maria. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, Lean, tell me, what's a habitat?
A habitat is the physical part of an ecosystem that meets the needs of an organism.
Excellent. Yes, ya Rayana, what's a niche?
Niche is niche the role an organism plays in its habitat.
Excellent. Talia, what's a population?
A population where a population is a group of the same type of organism in an ecosystem.
Very good. Bushra, what's a community, Bushra? Number 5.
A community is something where, like, for example, a farm or like a giant group or something.
Find community here. What makes up a community?
Do I read?
You didn't do your homework?
No, I wasn't informed. Nobody told me.
It was in the weekly plan.
Oh, it's just my mom had to go to the doctor.
It's okay, Bushra. Read the passage again on your own, with not out loud, okay? Silently, and tell me what's a community. What makes up a community?
Okay.
So, did you find it?
A community is like a group of people living in the same place, right?
Not people, organisms. All the organisms that live in the same place make up a community. So it can be a group of people, group of animals, group of plants, any organisms. All together, they make up a community. Thank you very much. Yes, all the organisms that live in the same place, it's a community. And population, a group of the same type. So if it's only giraffes or only elephants or only people makes up a population, then a niche is the role that organism plays. Does it give food? Does it make food? Does it fly? What does it do? What is the role of this organism? Okay, and a habitat is the physical part of an ecosystem that meets the needs of an organism. Ecosystem, finally, all the living and non-living things in an area. Okay, guys, now I want you to help me to unscramble the words, okay?
Look, I'm done. I only need 7 and 8. I'm doing it right now.
Nice, Talia. Okay, I want you to unscramble the word using the examples, okay?
I know all of it.
Really?
I know all of it. Yes.
Okay, good. Very good.
Just read the lesson.
I'm very proud. So, a bacteria found in yogurt. What do I call it, Yalin?
Wait.
Number 1.
Bacteria fought in yogurt.
Yes. It's a good bacteria.
I think a decomposer.
Excellent. It's a decomposer. Very good. Very good. Now, Talia, number 2. Where an organisms find food and shelter.
Habitat.
Very good. It's a habitat. Yes, Yarayana, number 3. Grass. Grass is what?
Producer.
What?
Producer.
Excellent. It's a producer. Why it's a producer? Because it makes what?
Makes food for For the zebra and
It's make their
some
own
animals.
food. They use sunlight to make their own food. So they are producers. Producer. Okay? Now, a group of elephants living on the savannah, ya Maria. Only elephants.
Yes.
A group of elephants living on the savannah. Only elephants. Group of elephants.
Population.
Very good. Population. Hiya, Bushra. An adult frog in a pond eating dragonflies.
Yeah.
What is it? I want you to unscramble the letters over here to make the words for this example. An adult frog in a pond eating. This is what he's doing, the role of it, eating dragonflies. So what is the word? The name of the role that this organism do.
The name of the what?
Role.
Roll?
The role that an organism plays in its habitat. What do I call it?
Oh. I think. Can you give me some time to think real quick?
Yes, of course. Hi, Aliyah.
Yes, teacher.
What is the role that an organism plays in its environment or in its habitat? When an adult frog in a pond eating a dragonflies, what do I call it? A role? Population? Community? What do I call it? Start with N. Yes, Talia, tell me, please.
Niche.
It's a niche. Okay. Bushra and Leah, you need to study, guys. You really need to study. And maybe you need to listen. All right? Thank you. Leah, I want you to answer the second one. A rainforest or a desert. What do I call it? A rainforest. No.
Miss, can I please answer?
Of course, Leon, you will. Just a minute. Hi, Leah. Think. Leah or Bushra?
Habitat.
No, it's not a habitat. See, can you see an H in this letters? Number 6. Can you find an H?
Oh, teacher, you're in number 6?
Yes, I am in number 6.
It's ecosystem.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Now, Leanne, number 7. A lion. A lion is what?
Is
Sir?
It's wait, I know it. Composer.
Excellent.
It's
No, not a composer. Decomposer, you mean?
Yes.
Why? Does it eat the dead stuff or?
No, but Miss number 7 does not have a D.
Okay, so it's not a decomposer.
No, it's
The first one was a decomposer.
What else? A decomposer and what?
a composer.
It's not a composer.
It's
Oh, you're number 7.
I forgot its name.
Okay, back to the passage. Over here.
I know what it is.
Now over here.
I know it.
No. Stop, please. Mute your microphones. Only Layan, read from plants. Read.
Plants. plants produce producers because they make their own food. Animals are consumers because they get energy by eating or other living things. Organisms that feed on the waste of remains of plants and animals are called decomposers.
So what are consumers?
Consumers are animals.
Why? Why?
Because they eat by energy.
They get their energy by eating?
Energy by eating other living things.
So what's a lion? A lion is what?
A consumer.
Excellent. So a lion is a consumer. Very good. Very good. Finally, frogs, birds, and plants at a pond. All these animals at the pond. Hiya, Bushra, what do they make?
Repeat that.
No, it's number 8. You don't repeat it. You answer a new question.
Oh, number 8. Frogs, birds, and plants at a pond.
Different animals all together living.
Community?
Yes, it is a community. Very good, very good, very good. So first one is a decomposer. Any living thing that eats or takes up the energy from dead things and remains, or the waste and remains of plants and animal, are called decomposers. And a habitat where an organism finds food and shelter. Grass is producer. A group of elephants is population, and a niche is an adult frog in a pond eating dragonflies. Guys, your quiz is next week, so you have to be prepared and study well.
You didn't let me say it. You only let me say one.
I'll be sending you the answer key at the end of the day. So please, guys, hurry up so we can do the whole sum it up and apply concept.
Sum it up, we did it.
Yes, I mean by this, the exercises.
Miss, does it make sense, ecosystem, Talia?
No, it doesn't make sense because what's an ecosystem? Are you a rainforest?
No.
Are you a desert?
No.
Are
I'm
you
the
an
ecosystem
ocean?
queen.
Lee, you're not queen wrong.
No, it's right.
No, you have to add you.
Miss, can you show us something?
Queen.
Can I show you something?
Okay,
actually
go to the next page, please. Number 2, draw a picture of different producers and consumers in a pond ecosystem. I want you to identify populations that make up your pond community. So let's start by drawing a producer and a consumer. As a producer, if it's in a pond ecosystem, what are you going to draw? A producer makes up its own food. What should you draw? We're going to draw together.
Okay.
Hi, Italia. A producer. What should I draw? A producer.
Yes, teacher. Miss, you're very lagging.
Fine. Okay, Maria. In a pond ecosystem, what should I draw as a producer?
A frog?
A frog is a producer?
No.
Does it make its own food?
No, I think
squirrel makes up its own food? Use sunlight as energy to mix up their food. What's a producer? What?
Fungi?
No.
Fungi is a mushroom.
Okay, Maria, thank you for trying.
Animal.
What?
I can't come up with an animal.
It's not an animal. Does animals make up their own food using sunlight?
I
Also, Maria knows. Who makes up their own food from sunlight? They take energy from sunlight to make their own food.
Plants?
Yes, excellent. So a producer is a plant. I should draw a plant.
I don't know how to draw a plant.
Try. This is a plant in green. Okay, in a pond ecosystem, what do you have in a pond? Do you have a small water spot?
Yeah.
Okay, and definitely the sky. Also, we have sun.
That's what animals do.
So, and this is our producer. What's a consumer?
And the sun.
Go back to the definition of consumer. What's a consumer?
I know.
Yes, Layan.
Yes, I know.
Layan, what's a consumer?
Yes, Miss.
What is a consumer?
A consumer is any living thing that gets energy by eating other living things.
Very good. Very good. So what should I draw next to the pond?
Any living thing.
I need a consumer because I already
Consumer?
draw a producer. Let's write with the green.
It says, let's write.
Look how I do it.
Oh, okay. Let's say you can write people or.
Deeper near to the pond ecosystem. Who lives in a pond?
I know who lives in a pond. A frog. Frog lives in
Excellent.
a
I
pond.
can draw a frog. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, because frogs eat insects, and insects are living things.
Excellent. So a frog can eat.
Grass here.
Oh, teacher, look,
Consumer.
you said draw a plant. I drawed a flower.
Okay, this is a frog eating an insect, maybe a fly.
Yeah, or anything.
Okay, so I draw a consumer.
Now we need a decomposer.
What's a decomposer? Yes, Eileen, what's a decomposer?
A decomposer is a living thing that breaks down waste and the remaining of plants and animals for energy. Fungi and Bastanera are two types of decomposers.
So what should I draw as a decomposer?
Maybe a fungi.
Excellent. I'm gonna draw a fungi as a decomposer.
Wow, Miss, now it looks like really nice. It looks like a project, a small project.
Yeah, like
So-
a mini project.
Now, can you tell me what is the difference between the population that makes up your pond community? Huh?
I know.
What are the different population? Group of living thing. Different groups
Miss,
of.
miss.
Yes, Leanne.
Groups. What is the population?
Mhm.
A group of living thing.
From the same type.
Yes.
So tell me, what do I have? What types of I have?
We have plants
Okay.
and frogs
Okay.
and fungi.
Also, I have flies.
Pond. Yes, fly.
Fly. So a fly is what? An insect. Group of flies makes up a population, and a group of frogs makes up a population. Group of plants makes up a population. All together, they make up what?
I think they make up a ecosystem.
Maybe.
Group of
community.
populations make a community. An ecosystem, all that. Okay? All
Yeah.
what you drew.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Very good. Very good. So,
Did you know, Talia, that you wrote science wrong?
Correct. I saw it from the book. If it's wrong, that it means the book is wrong.
no,
Oh,
it's
I
correct.
think
It's correct. Now I want you to
thought she
label
wanted
each
to say
picture as a
scientist.
consumer, producers, or a decomposer. Bushra,
Okay.
first picture, is it consumer, producer, or a decomposer? What should I write? C for consumer, P for producer, or D for decomposer?
Miss, can you do the fungi?
Producer?
Excellent, excellent. Why you say it's a producer? It is a producer. Why is that?
I don't know how to explain it.
You have to. Does it make up its own food? Does it take energy from sunlight, or it eats other living things to get energy?
It takes energy from sunlight.
So it makes up its own food. It is a producer. It also produces others for energy. Others living thing, do they eat plants? Do they eat this fruit? Yes or no?
Humans eat this, but other plants and stuff don't eat this.
Not plants, other animals. Does animals eat plants?
Some do.
Okay, so the plants are producers, okay? P for producer. Yes, Yaleen, what about this fungi, this mushroom?
This fungi is a decomposer.
D for decomposer. Excellent. Rayana, what
Teacher,
about
can I tell you
cow?
why?
Yes, you can tell me why.
Because a decomposer is a living thing that breaks down waste.
Excellent, excellent. Or eat up all the waste and remains of plants and animals. Very good, very good. Okay, Rayana. So we have this peak producer, and this is a decomposer. What about the cow?
Composer.
Is it composer? Read it again.
It's a living thing eating.
Okay, read it again.
Air. Wait, I'm gonna see it again.
Read. I know you got it right, but we don't call it a composer. We call it what? Consumer. Yes, so C for consumer. Okay, very good. Rital, what about this plant?
It is a
Producer, decomposer, or huh?
It is a producer.
Producer, excellent, producer. Maria, what about human? From where they get their energy?
Get their energy from eating or walking.
Okay, so are they consumer, producer, decomposer?
They are a decomposer.
Do people eat the waste?
No,
So
so they're a consumer.
yes, consumer. Excellent.
Miss,
Leah,
can I answer the
Leah,
lesson?
Leah, this is a bacteria. A bacteria or yes, what is it?
Decomposer.
Excellent. It's a decomposer. Very good, very good, very good. That's awesome, girls. Very good. Okay, it will be the last one, and I'll be sending you the whole of the answer key after we finish. Now use the picture to answer
Miss,
the
can I
question
answer?
below. Which organism makes up the ecosystem community? Yes, yeah, Leon.
Thank you. Organism that makes from the picture,
Yes.
the jackrabbits
Okay.
and snakes
Yes.
and wolves.
Only?
And plants.
Excellent. And the plants. Very good. Now let's count together. We want to know the smallest population and the largest population. Yes, yeah, Talia, what should I count?
Tuta?
Talia, I can't hear you, Mom. Come on, come on, come on.
Take
We're
the
running
volume,
out of time.
please.
Talia, do the things that you always do.
What about the volume? At least
Okay, Lean, because we don't have time. Lean, what should I count?
Go to
What?
What should I count to know the largest population? Am I going to count the whole animals together or each type separately?
I think each type separately.
Excellent. So the jackrabbits will be with the green. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
6, 7,
oops,
8, 9.
12. So it's 12. Now let's count the wolf with the red 1, 2. What about snake? We are going to count the snakes with the brown.
There are 4.
1, 2, 3,
4.
4. So what is the largest community? Population?
What about
Separate
plants?
the
Plants
animals.
do not count.
The snakes. The snakes.
Jackrabbit.
Large, yes, the jackrabbits.
Jackrabbits.
The jackrabbits.
Jackrabbits.
And the smallest community population,
The
sorry.
wolf.
It's the wolf.
Yes, it
But
is.
may I
the
ask
wolf.
you a question, Miss? Can I
Just a
ask you a
minute.
question?
Thank you. Yes.
But Miss, wolves, their habitat is not a desert.
Yes, it's a coyotes. It's a coyotes that they have the smallest population. And they are kind of wolves, but we call them the coyotes. The coyotes, they live in the desert. Yes, they do. Okay, guys, that's it for today.
The only thing I know that it's wolves live. Some wolves live in the forest, and some of them live in the Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Excuse me, teacher.
That's what I said.
I have a question.
I'm just correcting for you.
Okay.
That's
Just
what
a
I
minute.
just said.
Just a minute, dear. Just a minute. Okay. We finished the lesson for today. We're going to stop recording now and take your questions. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for participating. Have a
Bye,
nice
YouTube.
weekend.
Bye, YouTube.
Have a nice weekend, girls.
Bye, YouTube.